Some intros are so good you got to see them twice. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Well, here we are on another not quite impromptu. I set this up about 3 hours ago, but it is unscheduled, unusual Tuesday. What is it? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday afternoon stream again at 4 o'clock. Streamed yesterday at 4 with a members only watch party. Had a great time and decided today to again stream a little earlier because it gives some folks an opportunity to be here in other parts of the world that normally cannot attend live streams. So I want to, this week that my schedule is a little bit different, being the holiday week. So I'm varying things up, a little bit. I have the opportunity to do that, so I don't have to always do it at night. So here we are. So I decided to get together and hang out with you guys, the amazing Cravenite family, and also a couple of members of the family are joining me today. So there are no strangers to you guys. They are great pillars of the community, great friends now, and strong supporters of the channel as well. Actually, they're both Craven Cut members, as it happens to be. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. First of all, I have to bring him in first because this guy's been here, and I've said this before, but it's been a long time. And not that this is what, not that it's not so much about like super chats and stuff like that. Those things are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. They really help out. But they're just little moments in life, when you're doing things and the channel grows and it starts to gain some momentum and things. It's all new experiences, right? And so I will never forget when my channel just was able to get monetized for the first time. And I was so excited because it was a milestone that, frankly, it was a dream, to hit one day, but I thought it would be years away. Well, anyway, the reason I bring this up is I'll never forget when everything was, I guess, turned on, and I didn't realize that I even had super chats. And I was on a live stream, and all of a sudden on the screen, it just pops up. And I'm like, whoa, what is that? I'm not used to seeing it. Never seen that. And it was this individual who was the very first person that ever sent a super chat on this channel. And it's just one of those moments I'll never forget it. It was just one of those impacting moments you don't forget. So please welcome to the stream my good friend Eric, otherwise known as on his channel, which is doing really well, The Bearded Entertainment. What's up, man?
Hey, buddy. Thanks for having me on again.
You're welcome. I'm glad. We tried this a day or two ago, and it didn't work out. Technology wasn't on our side.
It definitely was not on my side. Hopefully it's going a little better today. I feel like it is, but not counting my chickens before they hatch just yet.
That's right. We're just getting started. We're gonna hold our breath, cross our fingers. But so far so good. And now also my next guest is again, someone who I've getting to know a lot more recently, and I'm really enjoying his company, spending times on streams with them. Got a great channel himself as well, and just really a fun guy. And I think you guys are going to continue to enjoy him when I'm able to bring him on as a panel member. And he's also very distinguished himself, because I have to say, I think Destin said, Eric, he gave me the nickname Godfather of Woodsboro. Destination Station gave that nickname, which I honor. I'll take that with honor. But I have to say that I think JT is the godfather of gifting memberships, the godfather of gift memberships. World records here are being set by this guy. He's amazing, so generous as well. And let's bring him on from the Horror Boys with a Z, JT. What's up, man? There it is. That's the Godfather. What's up, man?
I didn't know you was going to throw the Godfather. I would have put the Godfather theme.
That's okay,
I'm gonna do that next time.
It just seems like the right thing to say. Yeah. The Godfather of gift memberships, man. I mean,
yeah, but dude. Eric, he's my competitor. He's getting up there too.
Yeah, I was about to say I like to try to one up you, but I thought you were going to talk about the sound effects, because like JT doesn't just bring himself; he brings an entire ambiance to the stream because you're not even going to know when he's going to do it. But the second you start thinking of something, the sound effect just pops out.
It does.
It's magic.
It is magic. And Godfather of the sound effects. I like that too.
That worked. Yeah.
Good.
Because you never know.
You just don't ever know.
Never know.
Memo Boy says, thanks, Craven, for these nice Wednesday streams. It's 11:30 p.m. Glad to be online. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Memo Boy. Got you before it got too terribly late. All right, guys. So lots of stuff going on. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. First, I'll say a really big blanket hello to all of you amazing 41 people that are here. Appreciate you coming today. Russell's in the house and Wayne is here. Good to see you, Junior. Sarah, what's up, Sarah? Good to see you, Sarah. Glad you're here. I know you're getting settled in. Let's see who else. Jason Evans in the house. Dominic St. Clair Studios. What's up, man? Matt as well. Junior again. Yep. Matt Coughlin. Let's see. Who else is here today? RAHB Tones says, hey, everyone, sending love from work. Right back at you. Right at you, man. Wayne Turner's in the house. Good to see you, Wayne. From Australia. All right. I love the accent, like a true Australian accent, man. Could listen to it all day.
Australian. I like Russian accents for some reason.
Very distinct as well.
Yeah, they are.
All right. We going to share movies and breakfast in the house. What's up? All right. Okay, guys. So Denisha's here. What's up, Denisha? And Larissa. Thank you, Larissa. I hope you had a great Christmas as well, and a New Year's coming up as well. And thank you, Larissa, by the way. I saw you renewed your membership. Welcome back into the inner circle, my friend. I appreciate that. And speaking of membership, I do like to put the spotlight on all of you guys as much as possible because you're just amazing and your support keeps the lights on here on this channel. And Val's here. Happy hump day, everyone. Stopping off for a few minutes. Okay. Oh, have fun with your grandbabies tonight. That's awesome.
Doobie. I hate having a cold, man. Ugh.
Oh, colds are, they stink.
Yeah.
What's up, Darth? Hashtag not on the stew train. Well, Darth, hashtag don't ever give up.
You might be tonight.
I saw Movies and Breakfast say something in the chat as well, and once again, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but they said don't bring back any past killers, just move the story forward. And I mean, my thought was like, you can do them both.
You can do them both.
You check Scream 3, we moved the story way forward, and we brought back. I mean, technically, you brought back Roman, who was present at the very beginning. So
that's right.
Yeah.
You can do both.
Yeah, as long as it works. Yeah. As long as it works. I mean, that's the thing. You can do anything as long as it works.
Yeah, man.
They seem like they got a handle on things. So
I mean, absolutely. And you're absolutely right. It's not an either or proposition. Yeah. It can be both. But while we're talking about past killers and past characters, somebody does come to mind. Get it out.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Get up! Get up!
Yeah.
Get up! Get up! It was fun.
Yeah.
Get my cardio in for the day.
There you go. I love it, man. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see here. I'm just catching up. Where are we? Oh, American Turkey Burger in the house. What's up? Good to see you. And Bub Baden. I never say this right. Is it Bub? Bub Badnitzer.
Basner? Bud Basner?
Basner.
Dude,
Bud Badinzer?
try.
Badinzer. I was
Bud
butchering too.
Badenzer.
There you go.
We just call him Bud.
What's up, Bud? That's right. Well, good to see you, man. All right. Alrighty. And there was a couple more people I saw that I wanted to make sure I said hello to really quickly. Ethan White's in the house. Howdy, fellas. Hey, Bearded. I think Bearded's frozen. Oh no.
Am I frozen?
You were frozen.
You're one of the greatest.
It's a great. It's a great shot of you, though, right?
What about now? Is it better?
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yes, there we go. Much better. Yes. All right, let's see here. Okay, Jen Werner's in the house. What's up, Jen? And good to see you. All right. Ultimate Sunrise is here. All right, so we got somebody spamming in the chat, guys. So if my mods, if you can take care of that, I'd appreciate it.
Ooh, they gonna get it.
Oh, it looks like it's already been taken care of.
Okay, good. All right. The banana splits are off the table. What's up, Jake Boss? Well, that's good to see you, man. And Cody, what's going on, man? Good to see you back, buddy. And appreciate you renewing your membership too, man. That was very awesome of you, buddy. Very awesome of you, my friend. All right. And speaking of, here we go. Memo Boy bringing in a super chat from Denmark. And it says, just to be happy to be online with you. JT, love your sounds.
Oh, you're going to make me blush. Stop it. Be silly.
Oh, they are cool. A lot of fun. And, it's funny that we were talking about our code of conduct, as far as like people, if you troll or spam, or if you're just being a knucklehead in general, one thing that it's always important to remember when you come into the channel is our code of conduct. And our code of conduct also ends with this at the end. And we'll just start there. Just keep this in mind.
We reserve the right to refuse service to like you.
We reserve the right to refuse service to like you.
I gotta say, man, when the moose clip played the other night on the on your other channel, I just wasn't prepared for it to be uncensored.
Oh, I know. I saw Michael loaded it in the uncensored clip. I'm like, oh no. Oh, God. I know. That's so funny. We got to fix that for sure. Oh, Eric. I remember you like lost it, dude. I
that clip always gets me. I don't know why. Just use your what was the pronoun? Not pronouns. Use your.
Oh yeah. He says is confusing.
It is confusing.
It's confusing. Say your pronouns. Yeah, that's right. Heck, man. Here, let's just to clarify.
Is confusing.
It is confusing. Say your pronouns.
There it is.
That's the one. And I had heard, I've seen that clip a ton of times on your channel, and then all of a sudden, we play it over there, and then it's unedited, uncensored, and I'm like, oh, it hit different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Especially when you're expecting to hear a certain way, and it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the beep actually makes it funnier, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think so too, man.
Then when you get used to hearing it that way, just the change up,
Yeah. I think that's why Ozzy Osbourne was so funny on the show, because the beeps. Because I edited a clip that I beat myself, and it was more funny with the beeps than anything. So yeah.
Well, there's a whole thing called unnecessary censorship, where they just put beeps at random spots.
Yeah.
They don't even say anything bad, and it makes it so much funnier when you hear the random beeps. But
yeah, I've seen those clips too, where they're not even saying a bad word. They just beep it.
Yeah.
And it totally sounds It sounds
I
awful.
went to a grocery store the other day, and it's
Right.
went in the
Yeah.
bathroom and took a big washed my hands and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not even saying anything. It's
No.
just, it's great. Oh my gosh.
Technology today.
I know. What's up, Tom? Tom is in the house. Tom Hallett is here. Welcome to the stream. Glad you are here. All right. So, Wayne, take care of yourself, man. You got to head out. No worries. Glad you were here. Glad to be here. And Jason, you got it right. Jason knows what movie that's from. That's right, 1974, Murder by Death. It's a movie based on a Neil Simon play, and it's got a bunch of stars in it, including Peter Sellers, who was, of course, the Pink Panther, who is in that scene dressed up there as the one saying "is confusing."
Yeah.
In case you didn't recognize him. But anyway, good one there, Jason. You nailed it, buddy. All right, so guys, let's talk a little bit now. I know about Scream 6 here, right? We got some information, and Eric, I know we tried to chat about it a little bit yesterday, and we weren't able to. And we had the poster that came out, and there's a lot of theories going around about Scream 6 now with this poster, and the viewer anon rumor that may or may not be true. Grain of salt, we don't know that there could be a situation. Have you heard this one?
What's that rumor?
Well, the rumor that he's putting out now is, I got an image of it here. So here's what the rumor is. And guys, remember, this is grain of salt. So Sam's dealing with a nasty, widespread rumor that she was the real killer in Woodsboro, and she set Richie and Amber up as part of the main plot line of the story. So we'll see. We don't know. May or may not be true, but and then what a lot of people have been doing is connecting that with this poster. And Eric, you guys have seen it, right? You guys had a chance to look at the poster?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah.
Yeah, are you talking about the blue portion down at the bottom right?
Yeah. So we get to the wrongly accused, the musical. And what I've been hearing, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on it, is what I'm hearing a lot of folks say in their opinions is that they're taking that as a clue to the Sam story because Sam is being wrongly accused or suspected of doing the things in Woodsboro, the murders. And I'm not of that opinion. Mine is different. I believe this actually is based on Gale Weathers' first book, which was titled Wrongly Accused, which is the book about Cotton Weary. And this is the book before the Woodsboro murders, which Stab was based on. So that is the actual name of her first book. I think this is a musical Broadway production of Gale's first book, Wrongly Accused. And I believe one of the stars is Samara Weaving right there in the middle, wearing the exact color dress as Gale Weathers in Scream 1. They're exactly the same color. Different kind of dress, but the same exact color.
Yeah.
Right? And this picture always, when this first came out, like in June, July, early August, I think it was July, it always bugged me because I'm like, this looks to be backstage. Like they're on stage, there's a black curtain. This looks like a theater. And I said, maybe this is a Stab play. Remember, like this could be a Stab production.
Oh, yeah, like a stage play?
Like a stage play in New York. And I'm thinking could be a Stab movie, like or Stab adapted to the musical or play. Well, I think, guys, this is my opinion. I'm going to turn it over to you guys. My thoughts are right now, it's not a Stab play, but it is a play. And it's going to be this right here. It's the Wrongly Accused, the musical. Samara Weaving is an actor, and she may be a professor at the school as well. That's a rumor. But she's a part-time actor or want to be full-time actor. And that she's in the movie, or not the movie, but the play as Gale Weathers. So I'm just kind of connecting those dots. So that's what my opinion is of the Wrongly Accused. I think it has nothing to do with Sam in terms of the play. So what do you guys think about that, being wrongly accused? Do you think that could be what we're seeing here?
Yeah. Because you think about it, did the costume get stolen from the museum or the play?
Well, you're talking about the Ghostface costumes?
Mhm.
Well, it's allegedly rumor is it's a museum set up it's in the theater, and we know it's in the Le National Theater in Montreal. We know the actual theater it's in, and there's some type of setup with those cases. And I have a picture, and I just need to dig it up that Chris got to me from Discover Montreal that someone took when a side door was open to the theater, and they snagged a picture of a crew member, and they were walking in, and you can see the Ghostface costume in a case. There's two big cases, like display cases. So it totally makes sense to those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
especially New York. What's big in New York? Broadway,
man.
Yeah.
The theater.
So,
yeah.
I mean, my only thing, and I may be overthinking it a bit, but if it can't solely be based on wrongly accused, because if it was solely based on wrongly accused, then Ghostface wouldn't have anything to do with it. Because wrongly accused was all written before any of the first Ghostface attacks.
Well, I don't know that Ghostface necessarily is connected to it. I'm just thinking what I think is happening is it's just part of the storyline. Like there's a play there, and people that they know, like Sam or Tara, these people they know, they're in the play. But I think the murders may not be connected necessarily to the play.
I thought we were talking about the Ghostface costumes that were being stolen were from that theater.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah, and maybe I didn't respond correctly either. I think they could be two different things.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're two different things, yeah, that's totally possible. And I could definitely see. I mean, they could make it a courtroom drama, wrongly accused, because Cotton didn't show up in Scream 1 other than on that short TV clip. So he didn't show up till Scream 2. So if they do, wrongly accused, and it's just based off the book, then they would have to. Ghostface wouldn't be a part of it, but yeah, it could totally be that. At this point, I think it could also be. It could mean both things, honestly.
Yeah,
like it could be both, because I could totally see them with Sam, and I hope that's not the case, because if that's the case, then Richie kind of won, because that was his whole goal, is to set Sam up as the killer to inspire some new, better stab movies.
Right.
So if people come out of this thinking that Sam was the killer, then him and Ember kind of win.
Well, this is where the first victim is going to take place. Because remember, Scream 2, it was in a movie theater. First victim could be in this theater of the wrongly accused.
I hope not.
I know.
It was a great scene, but let's not remake Scream 2.
I know.
I'm just putting it out there.
You're absolutely right. It certainly could be. That's the thing. It's the scary part. They could do it.
The woman who plays Gale, she's the one who's going to get killed. Like, maybe there's a message in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hopefully
I think
not.
Samara could be one of the people to go, because he's the newly introduced big star. Because Samara Weaving's a pretty big name.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
she is, man.
And that would be shocking if they kill her, like they said, that they're not holding back.
Well, I will tell you this. I've got a poll on my channel right now. I've been doing these. I don't know if you guys have seen them yet. But I'm doing these polls about who's going to survive, right? So my newest one I put out this morning is, will Samara Weaving's character survive? It's at 1,600 votes right now. Right now, it's 84% she's a goner, 16% believe she lives. So the consensus among the fandom, 1,600 people is a pretty good sample. It's that we all think she's not living through this movie. That's the bulk of the fandom, 86%. And so the question then becomes, though, gentlemen, is she going to be a victim, or is she going to be a killer and a victim as well? And she would be an incredible, crazy person with a killer, crazy psychopath.
She plays a crazy person pretty well.
She does. She does. And she was shooting there for a few days, several days. So I don't think she's the opening kill, but
Yeah, but
I
only a
think
few
she's gonna be
days
around.
though.
That's about, yeah,
Few
that's about to
days.
say. Only a few days.
Few days. I know. You know what it reminds me of? I'm afraid we're gonna get a Sarah Michelle Gellar type of role with her.
Yeah.
Where like a CC Cooper
Oh,
kind of situation where you see her in like a scene here and a scene here, and then she has a big dramatic 10-minute kill scene in the
Yeah.
middle of the movie and something like
Could.
that. Could
Well,
be. Maybe she's killed
Like
on
those
stage.
saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? And
It's true.
studios does this, you know, if as long as it brings people in. But that's the problem is they do the same thing. So now you expect it. So you
Yeah.
got to throw a curve. If
yeah,
not, you're
it's
like,
it's such a rough line for the filmmakers to follow, and I know I'm guilty of it because, like,
Yeah.
if they do the exact same thing, like what I just said, let's not remake Scream 2,
hmm
but also like I don't want them to go so far out there and do something crazy that, like, well, in my opinion, mess up the story, something that's not very Scream. Like, I think
Yeah.
Scream is a very well-defined series, and I don't mind the fact that it stays within those confines. I don't mind it staying there. But I do want them to do some different things in there, just not
yeah.
too different. Like the fact that in Scream 5 we didn't actually have a kill in the opening. I thought that was amazing. Like, cool. We show the brutality, the same sort of opening, but they just happened to not die. Like, and it served a purpose in the story. It was to get Sam back. So I like that. I don't know. I think she might, if she was only on set for a few days, it's still possible she's the opening kill. Because, like, think about Drew Barrymore's opening kill. How long of a runtime was that?
I think it was like 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. It was the opening of Scream 1.
Yeah, I mean, different takes from all the different angles it had to go. I mean, it's for a few days. It's possible that a few days was just shooting that kind of scene, especially if there's going to be like a chase or something involved.
That's what they did with Robert Englund in Freddy's Nightmares. One day they shot all his scenes as boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
But
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
possible,
it's possible. You're right. I mean, when they first announced her being on the cast, my initial thought was, "There's our opening kill. Like, we're getting that celebrity, remember, cameo opening a kill again, that is traditional from the franchise."
Yeah.
And then I started moving away from that, thinking, well, man, maybe it's because I just want to see her be in the movie more. I think because I really do. But you're right. You guys are making really good points. I mean, we can't rule out an opening kill at this point. We really can't.
Can I be honest?
Of course.
I want her to be the opening kill.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine
here's why. Here's why. I hope Extron isn't in the chat. But
God,
if she's in the movie, that is yet another person that is going to outshine our lead.
Oh yeah, that's
because Samara kills every role she's in. Like I don't think I've seen her give a bad performance. So if she's in there too, like her, Gale, Tara, Mindy, Chad, like they're all going to give stellar performances. And
yeah,
I don't know. I think it would be awesome if, and I'm kind of going back on what I said earlier, if she was the opening kill in the theater, but in a different way. Like maybe it's the show's done for the day, curtain call. She gets chased through the back of the theater. Like everyone's leaving. She left something in the dressing room. She's got to go back in and Ghostface is waiting. Like something like that.
You should go get that cocaine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do what?
Just go get that cocaine. It's like, oh, I forgot my Coke.
Oh gosh.
It'd be something stupid, lipstick or something like,
Right.
You could just forget about that. You don't
Or inhaler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, guys.
Or a head shot of her for an upcoming movie that she's not going to be in.
Not going to be in, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Listen,
I mean, it's
hey, real quick, JT, I want to mention this also. You guys, make sure if you have not subscribed to JT over at the Horror Boys, here's a link. Thank you, Sarah, for putting that in the
Hey,
chat.
Sarah. Yeah, we're close to hitting 1,000, which is that's crazy.
Yes, you are
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
close.
Yeah.
You guys, they are very close to hitting 1,000 subs. So we've got like almost 60 people here. If all of you have not subscribed to the Horror Boys, please go help out his channel. He's a great guy, huge supporter here of the channel, and he's got great content over there. Go check it out, and definitely subscribe. Let's help get him to 1,000. That would be fantastic. And Eric as well. Eric's got a great channel. He is up and coming. He is putting out a lot of great Scream content. So if
I'm
you
nowhere
love
near
him,
1,000, but
hey man,
every sub counts.
You never know, man, because we was
every
at
sub.
5 months. I think we was at 300, and next thing is just we did
Yeah, man.
the Sinister Rowan skit with Jason, and it just blew up.
I'm telling you, man, you just
never know.
you just make it, and
I've been doing
That's
Halloween
it.
shorts, stating like
Yeah.
from previous episodes that we did, like live shows, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, right now, Scream and Halloween's hot.
Yes, it is.
Wait,
They
is
both
it
are.
Horror Boys or the Horror Boys?
The Horror Boys.
Yeah, it's the
It's-
Horror Boys.
okay.
The
There it is. Yeah, at the Horror Boys with a Z. Yeah,
With a
the
Z.
Z. That's the key.
that was homage to Boys in the Hood.
Well, there's
That's
also
good.
just a Horror Boys
Yeah,
with
and
a
we
Z.
ain't happy about it either because they like came out in 2020. We've been around since 2017. whatever.
Man. Whatever, man. That's
It
right.
is what it is.
It is what it is. Real quick though, guys, while you're doing that, I want to also bring up Memo Boy with another super chat. Thank you, my friend. And by the way, guys, if you we're going to get to as many questions as we can, comments, but as you guys know how it goes, it's impossible to get to everyone. But
Yeah.
if you do want to make sure that we get your question or comment on the screen so that we can talk about it, you can do what Memo Boy did here. Send a super chat. We'll get to every one of them in this stream, we promise. So Memo Boy says, what do you guys think if one good Ghostface will hunt down all the Ghostface and kill them? Like Kirby will be a good Ghostface and kill them all. A vigilante Ghostface, guys, if you will.
Or Stu. Just throwing that name
Ooh,
out there.
A jealous Ghostface.
Yeah, he's like the OG. He's like, they don't do it right.
Oh, look at that mask, dude. Is that not gorgeous?
Yeah, it
Seriously,
looks
man.
good. They did a good job on that mask.
I'm so hopeful that they
And that
release
finger,
that
man.
to purchase.
Yes, they need to. If they don't, then all of you amazing people out there that have the artistic talent and skill to overhaul masks, and I don't know how you do all that, but if anyone is interested in
got
a
you.
project, okay, dude, I'm serious. Eric, let me just tell you what, I need that mask. Look at that. I need that.
It looks good.
mask. Yeah.
Oh, I
Weathering mask, that's like
especially
Michael's mask looked good, you know, when they weather it. And
exactly. That's what and the thing about, and I talked about this when I did a review of it. That's like you can weather something like new to make it look old.
Yeah.
But if you zoom in on that, that's not just a weathered new mask.
No,
like there are actual cracks. There is
they scoped it
actual
for
like
sure. Yeah, they
tearing.
scoped
Like
it
that
for
is
sure.
an actual old mask.
So awesome, man.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah.
It
It's
looked like
just,
he was walking through a sewer. Yeah.
yeah, it's humidity,
Yeah,
whatever.
just-
I don't
yeah.
know what it's just. I just fell in love with it. It gave me goosebumps, not lying, when I saw this the first time.
Yeah.
And I just, so anyway, Eric, you said, all right, man, we'll talk. I may have to commission you for something on that next year.
Yeah, when this movie comes out, because I follow a lot of people who do like special effects, like makeup and masks, and all that. I'm sure they're going to make one. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Man.
Well, the thing is like the Michael Myers mask for 2018 and stuff. Like what I would do was I would get a new Ghostface mask and alter that. That, like I said, with the cracks, that someone has sculpted a new one, made a blank. They've actually made a new Ghostface mask, new to the world, but obviously to make it look old.
Yeah.
Just like they did in Halloween 2018. That's like a newly poured Ghostface mask, and that's awesome.
It is.
It looks good. It's not like you just like you went to a trick or treat place or Halloween store and bought the costume for $40. I mean, it's intimidating. That's for sure. I mean, you look at that. Imagine staring at him.
Oh, I gotta get close.
No, I'm good.
Man, it's just. I need to do a zoom image of just the face and really blow it up.
Yeah, I did that. I did that in my video when I was talking about it. I'm like, I brought it as big as I could while still seeing the whole thing, and like you can kind of see the eyes behind it. I think.
Wow.
I tell you what, he don't kiss and tell. Ain't that right, Ghostface?
I never kiss and tell. I shag and brag.
Boom.
Oh, Ghostface.
So speaking on this theory here, I didn't think of a Ghostface, like a vigilante Ghostface, like a good guy Ghostface. But what I was thinking about if there was someone who had an inclination to kill people, someone who had that urge, what they should do is find Sydney or Gale and convince them to hire them as a bodyguard, because you're going to get the chance eventually. So I was just thinking about that, like, I was thinking about like the Dewey scene, like if that was when Dewey died, if that was their bodyguard, like they would intentionally mess up and intentionally go back because they want. So I know that's a little off topic, but that would be. I mean, it's kind of the Dexter thing, right? Like they're a good guy. They want to kill people, but they're gonna stick to only killing people who would arguably make the world a better place.
The only thing I hope they don't do, if you think about the wrongly accused, they don't pull a Corey Cunningham. Something happened to somebody that makes him snap. And then, what I mean?
Sam, you mean like Sam snapping?
Yeah. And then because she's Billy's daughter, she has to be, and then I just hope they don't do the Corey Cunningham. That's the only thing.
He ends up like looking at Ghostface and the evil transitions into her, and then her,
hungry
her face
like and everything. And
just automatically she has the Ghostface mask on at that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she could eventually snap. I mean, you look like that's where they're kind of like she's fighting her demons with her father,
Yep.
Who knows?
That's true.
Who knows how it's going to play out?
Yeah, man. Well, for Memo Boy, for your super chat, this was a great idea and something to think about. And I did pose a vigilante theory a while back where I was coming more from the angle of, let's say, Dermot Mulroney, for example.
Yeah.
Right, is a detective in New York. We know that. So what if he, for example, because we know he has a daughter that was attacked, that was a victim who was attacked by Ghostface. We don't know if she survived it. All we know is that she was attacked. We don't know who that character is, and he said he can't say how or why or how she was attacked. But that's all we know right now. There's a direct, connection. So what if he's one of these guys that's like, I'm going to find out, and I'm going to take justice into my own hands.
Vigilante,
like a vigilante cop. He's got access to all the police records, all their files, all the evidences. So he could be going out, and let's say he looks at the evidences of the last murder, and he examines the clues. Well, he knows he doesn't have enough legally to charge Joe Smith over here, but he really believes it's Joe. And he's going to take it in his own hands. Well, all of a sudden, we see Ghostface attacking this Joe Smith guy. Gets attacked. When as a viewer, we're just seeing Ghostface kill somebody, and then we find out. What's that?
So that's a little fishy.
Yeah, I mean, he could be like taking out people that he thinks is the real Ghostface killer. But what problem is he kills Joe Smith, but then someone else gets killed by Ghostface as well. As the viewers, we don't know yet. So we think it's just Ghostface killing people, doing this thing.
Yeah.
And we come to find out at the end that half the people that are dead were people that Dermot thought were actually the killer. And the other half were actually victims of real Ghostface.
That would explain the shotgun, because detectives have shotguns in their car. It could be him.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but that
mean,
was like a sawed-off pistol grip shotgun. That's
true.
I would think that my
You're
theory on that is that Ghostface has killed the Ghostface has killed the owner of the bodega and taken their shotgun from behind
Yep.
the counter.
Right.
It's
Yep.
like that's not standard issue, if you get my meaning.
Yeah. Well, and plus they're in New York, so I mean, you got evidence lockers.
That's true.
That gun is illegal in New York,
So
Yeah.
like most guns.
so it's killing.
Well, yeah. That's what's killing. That's true.
It's like that's what I can't wait to see where they go with this.
So
I just
me
hope
too.
it's like, what? Really?
Me too, guys. That's what I want. I want for one time. I don't want a Scream 5 experience
Yeah.
where they show us who the killers are.
Mm.
They show us. They take away all the surprises of Stu's house, of everything. I hope they do it differently this time, and we're just like,
I'm
mind
still upset about the house being in the trailer. And
oh,
Yeah.
and the thing about it is they still set it up in the movie like it was supposed to be some big reveal.
it was.
Like-
That's right.
Like you already showed us this. You even had a media campaign before the trailer where Dewey like as a bed or a Airbnb for the
Airbnb.
house. Like
That's right.
Yeah.
don't act like it's a surprise and do that weird twist angle with the camera. Like, oh my gosh, guess where we are? You already showed us in the trailers, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, and I
It was
remember
a
when
waste.
it was the most climatic moment of of movie history, perhaps, because it was supposed to be this awe and shocking moment where we're like, oh my gosh, they're in Stu's house. It would have been so cool,
Yeah.
But this is a great question, Memo Boy. And here's the beautiful thing: it's the 20th of December. We've got over 2.5 months
Mhm.
approximately before this movie comes out that we can continue to theorize, continue to come up with ideas and connect dots that may or may not be there.
And
It's
something's
so
going to
fun.
leak. Something's going to leak. Something's going to
Oh,
leak.
well,
Yeah,
the
you
next
know.
trailer that
Yeah.
may be that pushes this over the edge to a lot more ideas as well. But
I'm not expecting that until around mid-January.
I'm thinking so, mid to late January. Yeah.
And
Same.
I believe it was Brett James Bishop was saying that it might be with the Super Bowl trailer, but honestly, I felt like that was a little late.
Yeah, that's kind of late, man. That's February the 4th or 5th, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty late considering it comes out a month later, month after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting it in, like, if I was being optimistic, in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
2 months before the movie, because I mean January 10th is only 2 weeks away,
2 weeks away. Yeah.
and that's 2 months before the movie. So
Yeah.
if we're going by the same timeline as Scream 5, then I would say in the next 2 to 3 weeks we'll have a full trailer.
Yeah, because I think the
Yeah.
13th.
And then these streams are going to be
Friday 13th.
And Megan, remember Megan comes out January the 13th, somewhere in that, look at whatever Friday it is that weekend.
Yeah, so you got
So-
Megan, then you can have
Yeah.
that trailer, and then you have the new Friday 13th news from Sean Cunningham. So yeah, you
and
boom, boom, boom.
Paramount is going to be looking to recover from Babylon, which they didn't really do a good enough media campaign for Babylon. The
Honest-
marketing,
Yeah.
unless you went to a theater, you didn't see a trailer for that movie.
No.
So-
it reminded me of the Scream 4 marketing.
Yeah. And
You know?
so I'm thinking they're gonna go real hard on the marketing for Scream 5 or Scream 6. And I'm thinking they're about to start pushing these trailers really hard.
They have to with no
Yeah.
Nev. They have to.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have to
Well,
put
and
so
here's the
many
thing.
people
Jenna.
in.
Oh
And they
yeah,
have
they're
Jenna.
gonna start pushing Jenna Ortega to the front of every trailer and
Yes.
all the marketing material because she is riding so high on Wednesday right now.
And that
She
we're
is.
going to probably get a new trailer or something from Wednesday season 2. Watch. It'll be like Scream. Then probably a couple days later, you're going to get probably another Wednesday trailer or something. They're gonna coexist together. They're gonna bounce off each other. I would if I was PR.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I honestly, sorry to interrupt.
no, go ahead. Finish your thought.
I
That's
was
all
just
right.
going to say, like, a lot of people are thinking that they might kill off Tara because of how popular Jenna Ortega is getting and stuff.
Right.
I had a little different outlook on it. I was thinking she's a huge draw. They'll pay her more to keep her because people are going to come back. If people come because they like Jenna Ortega and they kill Jenna Ortega off, chances are they're not coming back for 7.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
They'd be shooting themselves in the foot.
It makes sense to pay her to keep her in.
Oh, totally does, man.
Yeah.
I'd be riding the Jenna train.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't want to
Go
make
to
it
the
about
box
money,
office.
but at the end, that's what it's about. And
Yeah, it is.
It's a business.
Like, she's
Yeah.
white hot. So yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's that's why it's like I like to see Nev come back as 7. But if this one really succeeds, I'll say it and I'll keep saying it. It shows the studio that they don't need Nev to continue this story. You know, because you got Jenna. Because like I said, everybody, like any vote in the community, if anything about Tara, she wins it because of Jenna Ortega.
But imagine
that's how hot she is right now.
Oh, you're 100% right. But I think there's also, like, they may not need her, but they may will. I know they want her. Like I know, like on Radio Silence and the writers, even in their interview a couple of weeks ago in Total Film, they were like, "We love Nev.
Yeah.
We want we want her to come back." So I think it'd be more like almost having your cake and eat it too situations.
Yeah.
Like Jenna is going to be like shows perhaps that they don't need quote her for box office sales. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think that what a nice icing on top or whatever, if you have Jenna and Nev in a featured role together, it to me, it would just be amazing to see. And I hope it happens, but who knows?
And the polls pitting Jenna against Nev, I think it depends on who's answering those. Because if it's newer fans, obviously they're going to say Jenna.
Yeah.
But if it's like classic fans of the franchise, we're all going to pick Nev. So
all like the diehard, you know, from Scream, you're going to pick Nev, but all the new generation is going to pick Jenna. You know, all the
and that's kind of why I'm imagining they will push Jenna for this movie because everyone knows you got the diehard fans, you've got the Scream fans coming because it's a Scream movie. Now, if they also push Jenna out there in front, now you get a whole new hundreds of thousands of people who are just Jenna fans coming, and hopefully they like the movie. They'll go back and watch 5, and then they'll get invested.
Yep.
And then they'll come back. Yeah, hopefully that's the case.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this, and all I can say is this: that a little birdie told me, which remains anonymous, that Jenna is going to be heavily featured in the trailer to come. That she's going to have most of the camera footage was going to be of Tara. So
it wouldn't surprise
take it with a grain of salt. Now this is a source that I can't really share anything about, but that's this person has knowledge of the trailer, and and so what they're saying is that it's Jenna heavy, big time, Tara heavy.
Smart.
It's smart.
It's smart. That is exactly. I mean, because I mean, she got 10 million followers on Instagram in one day. Just times that by, you know, just say $25 because popcorn and tickets. You know, she's going to make this film a lot of money because people are going to watch it because of her.
That's the point of marketing, is to get people to go to the theater, and
that's right.
That's all you need to do right now is say, "Hey, Wednesday Addams is going to be in this movie," and people are there. So
the thing is, she actually likes horror. That's the
she
thing.
does.
She does. She really likes horror, so that's a bonus.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, real quick, let's play your clip here for Memo Boy. What a great question. And it spurred all kinds of rabbit trails. That's what I love about it. This is great. So let's see. You know, sometimes we're having a rough day, you know, and things cannot be going necessarily how we hope they go. But there's always somebody who may be having a more difficult time than us. And certainly here's one example.
in the water, and you gotta hear these clicks. Oh God! What's happening?
I mean, just
I thought it was going to explode.
I know. Like, I mean, you just never know, man. There's rough things going around for a lot of people. So just keep it in perspective. That was big time denied. All right, let me see here. We got another super chat that's come through. Let's get to that real quick here. Next up, I see from our guy Memo Boy, bringing it in again. All right, thank you so much for your generous super chat, my friend. It says, how much impact will stab movies will be on Scream 6? Almost every movie since Scream 2, we've had a stab reference. Yep. We had a leaked photo of many stab posters back in July. Yes. So we do know in the theater, they are having those stab posters in frames, with the cinema frames where they have the lights on them and stuff. And the thing was, guys, I mentioned this the other day. For a while, I've been really upfront about my personal opinion. I'm kind of ready for a break from stab, and I was kind of hoping they'd get away from it a little bit. But unfortunately, or it may not. Maybe it'll end up being fortunate. But right now, for me at least, we see in the poster we've got stab at the top of the Times Square montage or homage, and then at the bottom we got stab 9. Oh gosh. So it's very clear, obviously, that stab's not going anyway. Right?
No.
It's not going anywhere. And so I've accepted that now. Since the poster came out, I'm like, okay. So now I'm shifting my mindset to I'm going to just have faith and optimism that they're going to get the tone right, because the Scream 5 motive is my least favorite of the franchise. That we're basically doing all this because we think the franchise is no good anymore, and we want to give source material for a new stab movie. I mean, okay, whatever, it's fine. I just don't think it's that great, personally.
Yeah.
It's the least personal motive of any of these movies. All the other films have a connection at some level, whether it's Billy and Maureen, whether it's Debbie Salt with meeting Mrs. Loomis, whether it's Roman with being with Sydney, whether it's Jill with Sydney. There's a very personal element to all those motives. But 5, there was no personal motive. It was just, let's make a new movie. Here's how we can do it. Billy's daughter, the whole thing. So anyway, I'm not going to get on Scream 5, but the point I'm bringing up is that I just hope that, guys, and I'll get your thoughts on stab and what you think about it. And I know, Eric, you've got like 5 more minutes to go, but what do you think about it? Because I just want stab to be in the right proportion and not just the focal point as much as it was in 5. So, Eric, let me start with you because I know you got to head out soon. Then we'll go to JT. What are your thoughts on stab?
Well, first, I just got to say, I actually didn't mind that as a motivation in 5, because I think it was definitely what's the word I'm thinking of here? It was definitely commenting on some real stuff, like how people will get death threats, like filmmakers will get death threats because of the way a movie is received by fans. So I actually really enjoyed that, but you're right. I don't want the whole thing to be about a stab movie. And if the problem for me is I'm of the belief that if you don't have Sydney in the movie, it kind of is a stab movie, because at that point your lead and your protagonist and your antagonist are someone completely removed from the original Scream material. Because your protagonist now obviously is Sam, and her dad was Billy, but she wasn't around for part 1. She hasn't been a character since 5. Your antagonist that we know of now will be someone new who doesn't have any connection to 5 or to the first 4 or 5. So, I mean, in that regard, it kind of is a Stab movie. So, but in terms of like in world, I don't want them to focus on. I don't want the whole movie to be revolved around the Stab movie, but I feel like they could do it right. It would just be harder. Like you could make a good movie, then you could make a good movie that revolves around Stab, and that second option is going to be a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just drop it. I mean, I know that's kind of rough to say. Just drop it. Let's move on. I mean, look, the Stab 9, I think they're just making fun of Fast and the Furious. You know, it's just 9. It's like
I don't know, man.
Keep going down that rabbit hole. You know,
they went to space in Fast and the Furious 9.
Yeah,
they did.
So
in a Pontiac Fiero.
Oh,
if they just make this a musical, right, and it's just that's the opening kill, okay, that's fine. Let's get on with the story. You know, but you're right. Without Nev, it'd probably be just like a Stab movie. So I hope they don't just focus just on that. Just here's the musical, there's the open kill, and now we're staying away from it. That's what I want. So it's like I never got into this. Like I see why they did it and everything, but it's like I never focused on the Stab element of the Scream films. I want to know who the killer was and how do they know Nev or Gale and Dewey and all of them. So time to tell.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Great question, my boy. Yeah, I think that Stab is definitely going to be a part here. And like you say, those pictures that had those Stab posters kind of told us back then it was coming. And so, you know, all I can say is you got to be careful when you're doing Stab, when you're doing plays, and you know, anytime you're doing anything on the workforce, whether you're on a job or in a play, you got to be careful because you just never know what may happen. Man.
No, God, please, no, no, no.
Really quick, what's the time jump again between 5 and 6?
It's a real time, so it's going to be basically a year.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I was thinking, Stab 9. What was Richie and Amber's whole idea? New set of killings to give new source material, so Stab would be good again. If a year is really a short amount of time, though, for a big budget production. Yes. However, if Stab 9 hasn't came out yet, and that's just the poster advertising it's going to come out, it's possible that would be connected to Sam having a hard time because she could be the focus of Stab 9.
Definitely could be, and it's like you say, especially if that rumor's true. It's all in the media and the buzz about the movie being made, and like, oh, she's the real culprit. It really, that I could see it like Stab 9 being in production or something. Even, of course, my first thought was it reminded me of Scream 3 with, Scream 3 being Stab 3 being filmed. Remember in Hollywood? I don't think we're not doing that, obviously, but they could definitely be in production, or like you say, it may not be out yet, and they're just talking about it. But it's gaining momentum.
Yeah.
It's definitely wow.
All right, gentlemen, I do have to head out. Thanks so much for having me. Great discussion as always. And like I said, I just realized it there earlier when I was talking about it, but I think 2 to 3 weeks is actually a realistic time frame for a full trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think it is.
New York, new rules. Yeah.
That's so close. I didn't even think about it till just now, but that's really soon.
It's really soon. We're like just barely over 2 months. 2.5 months is all we got, and then we're going to be watching it, which is insane.
Can you imagine the theory videos and streams we're going to have once the full trailer comes out and we actually get information?
Bro, it's going to be nuts. It's like streaming every day. It's going to be every day videos. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to up my data plan so I can jump on every day.
You get ready. That's funny.
All right, I do have to go, y'all.
All right,
Thanks so
bud.
much for having me.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
Eric. Good to see you, man,
Yeah.
as always.
See you, Eric.
Great seeing you. Have a good one, everyone.
You too, man. Good night. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. All right. Well, we got a couple more super chats. Let's see that's come through. Let's get to those. Denisha, what's going on? Denisha with a $2 super chat says, Craven, who do you think is the opening kill? Ooh. Well, we were talking a little bit earlier of I think Samara Weaving can't be ruled out, I don't think, at this point. I hope she's not, but she's definitely in play, I think. I don't think it's going to be Kirby. I've taken her off the list.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's a candidate for to be killed. JT, what do you think, man? Do you think it's possible that one of the core four, being Sam, Tara, Chad, or Mindy, do you think they'd be so bold as to kill one of those four in the opening of this movie?
I think if it's any of those four, it'd be either Chad or Mindy.
Yes, I agree.
I think it'd be one of the relatives. It'll make you will connect with that character a lot faster. Like lost her brother or lost her sister, you're gonna be attached to that character through the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you could say either one of the two. I mean, it could be the musical thing, but you could be like say you got the brother and sister duo that could be something there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just don't. It's hard to think like. And it's hard to picture almost both of them surviving another movie.
Yeah.
Another
one. Yeah.
Another
sure.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he got stabbed, so he's kind of like a Dewey in a way because he survived and she survived. So yeah, I don't see one of them is probably going to go down.
I think so too.
One? Maybe Mindy. Chad, he looks like he's a big guy. And so. You can see him pulling through, but then again, he could sacrifice himself for his sister because we are talking about relatives. So
true, man.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. One of the four. Yeah, the Chad or Mindy.
Yeah.
I don't see. I mean, you could be. Sam. That's real bold.
Ooh, that'd be super bold. If they
won't see it coming, then
we
got to do that at this point. Or
Yeah,
it could
man.
be Gale. We don't know. We can't rule Gale out. I know you don't want to hear that, but we won't expect that. That's for sure.
No, the only reason I don't think it's hers is just because we do have footage of her, pictures of her, trying to be outside, trying to interview Sam and Tara, walking down a sidewalk, and that doesn't mean that she's not, but that was during the day, so I don't think she's the opening just based on that and how long she shot. She was there for I think almost 3 weeks total.
Yeah,
so I think she's okay, but I think any of these other ones, you just never know.
Yeah.
The other rumor that was going on for a long time that I think is a real possibility is that what am I trying to say? What's her name? Kirby. Goodness, Kirby is maybe attacked, and maybe her boyfriend. Is the rumor is like maybe her boyfriend gets killed, but she doesn't. But she's involved in the opening attack.
Especially if she's an FBI agent.
Yes.
So you got to play that one safe if you're the killer,
That's right.
So, I mean, you can see going after her boyfriend to really get involved or accidentally kill her boyfriend, but usually these killers know who's who, usually how it goes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. So it's Anisha. It's a great question. I'm gonna lean towards probably not one of the core four, not Gale, not Kirby. So I think that leaves us with Samara Weaving.
Yeah, I think that I think that's going to be the open kill. I mean, what's bigger than killing somebody, especially if you see them on stage and they all think they all think it's a play,
right?
Just like in Scream 2. Everybody's screaming, and she was screaming. Everybody thought it was real, and then like, oh wait, she's dead. She died. She got killed. So same thing, but bigger stage.
Yes.
And you got to go big.
Yeah, you do.
Definitely gotta go big. So yeah, I think it's going to be the musical. That's going to be the opening, or not.
Or maybe it's
We might not get one.
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, oh, you're right, and I know. I hope we do, but Tyler said that they are willing to risk it all. His words, to subvert fan expectations for this movie. So, what does that mean? We're going to find out because in 2.5 months, what that really looks like, and if in fact, they pull it off. But I hope they do, and I'm excited about it, and I'm definitely optimistic that it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The pictures and everything. What you're saying, this looks like a totally different movie, but for good reason. It's not the same old same. Like when you see Ghostface with a shotgun. Yeah, you're like, what?
What's going on? Right.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like
Ghostface. What happened here?
He upgraded.
Yeah, right.
So yeah.
Oh,
I think it's in good hands. I really think it is.
I think so too, man. At the end of the day, I do. What's up, Hollywood guys? The Hollywood guys in the chat. Good to see you. So Denisha, for your special clip, your super chat clip here. Sometimes, it's just time to break out into a little dance. So let's get on it right now. Old school.
We should redo that and have somebody wear a Ghostface costume. That's like it's a celebration dance.
Dude, could you super Photoshop a costume over that and make or
I'm pretty sure I can.
that
I
clip?
would get a costume and do it just because it'd just be funny.
It would be funny. Oh my gosh. All right, Denisha, thanks again, my friend. And what's up, Michael Joe? Michael Joe is joined the chat. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. Let's take Denisha out here. And good friend Lighting Ghost in the house with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Scream 2022, or otherwise known as Scream 5. X, The Babysitter 2, Wednesday, Jenna, Fire. Yeah. Hands down.
It's just boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
She's picking good movies, or just projects, it's just, her agent knows what what that person's doing. I don't know if the agent's a female or male, but they're putting her, they're setting her up.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Levi, what's going on, man? Levi's here and Davey Shaw. Welcome to the stream. And let's see, Lighting Ghost, you're right. I've seen all of those shows and movies, and she is fire. I agree 100%. And, speaking of fire, we've got to be real careful here with work safety. And here's a real example of how serious fire can, what things can result in fire. So let's be mindful right now together. Wow. Yes.
Yeah. I like the little firecrackers at the coffee pot.
Oh, gosh.
Like, dramatic.
Oh, yes. I love it. Oh, my gosh. We've got a few more super chats here, guys, that have come through. So I'm going to, as promised, all your super chats do move to the front of the line, as I promised would happen. So we're going to keep it flowing. Memo Boy, again with another super chat. Thank you, man. Says, would it be cool if we have a birthday scene in Scream 6? We've never had anyone celebrate a birthday in any of these movies.
Or like an anniversary of an attack, we survived and that person dies.
Oh man, could you imagine having a survivors party, or something like that? And that would be so messed up if Ghostface showed up and just.
But that's making a statement.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Dude, that would be. Oh,
We survived. Not for long. Kind of like the Halloween ends when they're all drunk going to the bar. The evil dies tonight. Or Halloween kills.
Yes.
Because they have to get drunk. Same
That's
thing.
right.
Survivor
Same
party
thing.
and they die. And you can only have like 2 or 3 people in this like little, anniversary. I mean, you don't have a lot of people.
No, that's true.
It would be
you're right.
interesting. Birthday or anniversary scene, that would be. Yeah, we never had one.
Yeah, no, that would be a first. And I'm all for new stuff,
Yeah.
like pulling in new things. And like Eric mentioned earlier, we don't want to change so dramatically that it's not a Scream movie anymore. We don't want that, but just putting in some new of their own flavor, Radio Silence's own flavor to things, their style. But yeah, I mean, my boy, that would be really cool. I would be totally down for that. Something else that'd be really amazing, guys, is we have a goal tonight to hit 75 likes on this live stream. And we are currently at 48 likes with 67 people here. So if
Come on. We can do it.
Yeah,
we can do it.
We can do it. So if you haven't hit that like button and you would like to support the stream, if you're having a good time hanging out with us tonight and the Craven family in the chat, if you would just smash that thumbs up button, that will help us get to 75. And I know we can do that.
We can do that.
We're 25 away. Yeah, we can do that. Thanks to you guys' help. And Memo Boy, for your next super chat clip, we're talking about, safety and celebrating and all these different things. But one thing you need to make sure is if you're going to call someone on their birthday, you call the right number.
Hello? What number are you calling? You've dialed the wrong number. Sorry. What good is that? How can you ever repay the 30 seconds you have stolen from my life? I hate you, your husband, your children, and your relatives.
Talk about a Karen. Damn.
Seriously.
I'm not going to get 30 seconds of my life back. Like, wow.
She went there, dude.
I'm sorry. I hit a 2 instead of a 1. My bad.
That's right. Oh, what's up, Lady Luna? Says this is an awesome Craven 2 days in a row. Yeah, I'm changing things up for the holiday week and just kind of
I love live streams. I do. I prefer live streams more than anything.
Fun. Well, you really get a chance to spend time together with the community, with the family here, and man, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like this time where we all get together. And yeah, we may have disagreements on opinions and stuff. Now that stuff, that's fine. At the end of the day, as long as everyone respects each other and we can share our differing opinions respectfully to each other, that's great. And I welcome that all day long. Because at the end of the day, it's more about what we have in common than what we have in differences. And at the end of the day, we're all family. We're friends. We're family. And we're a community together.
Yeah,
so
we all like pretty much the same movies. We just got different opinions on them, So, but yeah, and that's a family. You're gonna have differences. It's what it is.
That's exactly right. Extron says if Craven accidentally called my number, I would be happy. Well, that's good to know. I wouldn't get that kind of reception. That's good to know. That's awesome. What's up, Tori?
I'll tell you what. Next time we do a stream, we're going to set up the phone line. That's why they can call.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's something I'm going to look into doing for sure next year. It's on my list, as you know, as we talked about. It's on my list for next year. And I really do think I hate to say that I don't want to see, I'm afraid I'm using too much hyperbole to say revolutionary, but I feel like it's getting close to that level of how it can revolutionize the experience,
especially in this genre, because like Wall Street channels, they do it and everything, but horror channels just doesn't do it.
Yeah,
and some people just don't want to type; they rather call or they rather text than call. But
exactly.
That's why we did it on the channels while we're doing it, because no one's doing it.
That's right, and it's definitely something I'm going to actively try to save from the channel, and as funds allow, to try to get that equipment we're talked about. But
Because I'm doing what Eric said. I got the Google like live deal on my phone. So it works. Yeah.
That was when he mentioned that, I'm like, are you serious?
And as long as
That
it's in the States, in Canada, it's free. You won't get charged for it. So
that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. Jen says, Craven, you can ring my bell anytime.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Well, thank you, Jen.
I don't have a bell, but I got a boing.
I like that. What's going on here? Scuttler John says, I was hooked on your videos last year from Scream 5. I came straight back as soon as 6 was announced. Well, thanks. I'm glad you're back. That's awesome, Scuttler. It really is. It means a lot that you remembered to come back.
You have 5 new members.
Oh,
I snuck it on
up.
You didn't see
it. Let me go back to my other thing here. My gosh.
Eric was distracting you. I'm like, I'm sneaking it in.
Seriously, man. I got to refresh my chat here. Thank you so much, man. JT, sneaking it in here. I had no idea. 5 new memberships. Oh, my gosh. Let me see. I'm trying to refresh this thing so I can see who got them. Hopefully it will let me see it. Thank you, JT. First of all, thank you so much, buddy. That is so kind of you to do that. JT is officially the godfather of gift memberships.
The godfather of gifts and the maestro of sound. That's what we
That
got.
is right.
The
maestro of sound. That's
a shirt.
Yeah, totally. So guys, if you've gotten your membership tonight, be sure and thank JT. JT, I'll thank you on behalf of everyone. And I wish it's not letting me see it. Darn it.
Yeah, hopefully they might get an update. And
I'm scrolling through the chat, but I just can't find it. Normally it pops up. But thank you, man, for that. That's so kind of you.
You're quite welcome.
I hope everyone out there that gets those gift memberships enjoys it, and that you'll be coming to our members watch party. We're going to do Trick or Treat coming up. We're going to do The Descent. So good stuff is coming. Let's see.
Trick or Treat's a good film.
I've never seen it, man.
I like it because it has a story into the story, but they all connect. I love those movies when you take separate stories and connect them all to one. It's a real good film. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you'll like it.
I'm excited. I really am. All right, so let me get back real quick, guys. I know I got some super chats that have come through, and I do see, of course, a lot of other great comments we'll be getting to, but super chats do go ahead in the line. Memo Boy with another awesome super chat. Thank you, my friend. Will Ghostface know who are the survivors from Scream 5?
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
You want what do you think, JT?
Yeah, I'm sure, because it has to be on the news. Everything's on the news now. Social media.
That's true.
Cell phones are everywhere. I'm sure. If not, then that Ghostface must be living under a rock or just doesn't care. He has one mission to this certain group, but
yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah, he knows who the survivors are.
Yeah, man. He's and that that could be definitely part of the motive as well. Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I believe that Ghostface is going to know those core 4 plus Gale and Sydney, although Sydney's not there. And they're going to be targeting one or more, all of them for some reason.
Or the Ghostface could be one of them.
Oh,
it could be Chad. I always look at Chad's like, that's a big guy, man. If you look at that weathered mask, that's a tall guy. And I know we could say Stu. Well, that Stu's always gonna be first, but if it's not Stu, you never know. But,
plus, and I go back to Mindy. I think Mindy is just as much because remember, she gets stabbed in the shoulder, and she just sits down and goes to sleep, passes out for 30 minutes. The whole ending of the movie, she's asleep in the living room.
They could be a duo. It could be both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
it could.
Possible.
Yeah, and that's funny because someone was mentioning, I think Polar was mentioning, Bye Polar was saying earlier in the chat, I glanced and was seeing it as I was scrolling, how for Scream 5, a lot of us were theorizing that the twins were both killers.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's so fun about this time.
Yeah.
Is this theorizing time? So Memo Boy, thank you for the super chat, and I see you want some spicy mustard, man. You know, it's we haven't done spicy mustard in an hour and 20 minutes, so let's do it. Everybody, get your hot dogs out, get your weenies, get your buns. But
Get your weenies out. That sounded kind of naughty.
Yeah. I guess it kind of did. But most importantly, get your spicy mustard and sing along.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna dip me in spicy mustard, then you can. Because I'm a hot dog.
Wow. That's gold.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Your clips, man, is definitely one of a kind.
Oh, thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
I can't claim all of it for myself. I've had people sending me some amazing clips, and I get to edit and pick out. But I like to think I have an eclectic arrangement.
Oh, you do, for sure.
clips.
They're funny. You don't expect it. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, what?
Yes. It just makes
Hot
you
dog.
Hot dog, yeah.
Yeah. It works, though. It's funny.
It does,
It's entertaining.
man. And it's catchy also.
Yeah.
And I swear you'll sing that song at some point. It'll be in your head.
Yeah. Well, I already did the one with the la 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 at work. I was doing numbers and la 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 la. Like, what are you doing? It's like Craven. I'm like, what? It's like, don't ask. It's a video. All of a sudden, la 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 la.
Oh gosh.
So it does. It does.
It does, man. It just
sticks in your head.
Just gets in there. So yeah, thank you guys for subscribing to JT. Extron says he just subscribed. That's awesome, man. Let's get them. JT's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So let's help him
getting there
tonight. You know,
Yeah, Zero, my co-host, he was like, we'll get it at Christmas. And I was like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you're getting close, man.
We're getting close. Yeah, we're getting there. It's these shorts, man. I think I picked up another 6 in the past couple days.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah. That's great. Hey, every tool. We'll use every tool we can.
Especially when you learn the keyword, expector and all that, and you figure out what's trending, how you kind of put this together. You kind of see, you got a map, really.
Yes.
Where I need to go. Especially if you know what your niche is. You know what your niche is, then you can't go wrong.
Yep. This is hilarious. Sarah says 58 watching, 57 likes. I'm looking at you, whoever you are.
Yeah.
At that like button.
Like I'm looking, he's like, yeah, I liked it. I know I liked it. Because I always like it when you post it.
Oh, yeah. Like that's I love that, man. Yeah. Oh, there we hit 60. There we go. We're almost to 75. That's so cool.
15.
Yeah, 15
to
away.
go.
Nice. All right. Okay, we got another super chat that's come in. And this one is from my good friend Jaguar Rose. What is up, Jaguar? How are you doing? It's so good to see you with a $10 super chat. I was just talking about you, Jaguar, the other day to someone, and was saying how awesome and faithful you are and such a supporter, and that I've missed seeing you in the live chats lately. And so you made my day. Seriously. It's great to see you. It's been a while. Says, hey, Craven, so psyched I caught a live stream. Yes. Thank you for keeping Stu alive in our hearts. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I believe we will see him again soon. Hashtag Stu Gang. Hashtag Stu Train. Yes, Jaguar, I am the self-professed conductor of the Stu Train. And it's not going anywhere. It's purring. It's fully stocked. It's ready to go. And the day's going to come when that train's going to land and hit the station, and bam, it's going to be there. So,
I don't see how they can't bring it back. I mean, it's just they have to. If they want to make more money.
Yeah, I know. It's like and they're doing such a job of setting everything up too.
Yeah.
honestly, they're setting it up perfectly. And so, Jaguar, I'm going to play a couple of clips for you for your $10 super chat. So generous. And this is going to be all Stu time. We're gonna do the Stu Train song. I hadn't played this one in a little while. So some of you that are new to the chat, maybe you've never seen this before, but my good friend Jack Stannis wrote and recorded this original song. And we have a clip here of Matthew Lillard signing my actual Stu Train. I'm actually looking at it right now in front of me over here. That Eric the Bearded Entertainment created and designed from a 3D printer, put it together with working licensed sounds. And he went to a horror con, had Matthew sign it. And we got the video footage of him signing the train. And it's really special. So, Jaguar, because I feel like I want to do this because it's so great to see you. It's been a while. And for your generous super chat and for the spirit of the Stu Train, let's check it out, guys. Here we go. The official music video of the Stu Train. Crank it up.
Hello, listener. This is Mike Vaughn, and you're on the Stu Train. Enjoy it.
Hi, it's Nancy and Rivet, the girl in the bathroom from Screaming, and I am on the Stu Train. Stu.
On the Stu Train. Get your ticket on the Stu Train. We got Craven, something scary on the left and I'm on the right. On the Stu Train. Get your ticket on the Stu Train. We got Craven, something scary on the left and I'm on the right. Your ticket on the Stu Train. We got Craven, something scary on the left and I'm on the right. On the Stu Train. Get your ticket on the Stu Train, baby. Craven, something scary on the left and Stu's on the right.
Yeah, baby.
And Stu's on the right.
Yeah.
Get your ticket on the Stu Train. And Stu's on the right. Get your ticket on the Stu Train.
Yeah.
Please remain seated till the train comes to a complete stop.
Nice. I love that. So good, man. What a nice finishing touch. And shout out again to the great Jack Stannis, great friend. Love the guy to death, man. Such a cool guy and so creative and did that awesome song for the channel. And yeah, just really special. So Jaguar Rose, that was for you. I haven't played the Stu Train in a little bit. You are very welcome. Thank you, my friend, for your generous super chat and for being here today. It means a lot to see you. And, you know, Jaguar, I'm going to end it on one more Stu note before we get on to the next chat. Let's get it up again. You ready, JT? Let's get it up. Let's go.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby!
All right, man. Let's do it.
Get up!
Get up!
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Yeah.
It was fun. You tell me when you're out of shape when my abs hurt. But I do it for Stu.
Hey man, get it off for the stew. For stew. I don't know.
There's a parody song.
Yeah, it
Get
is.
off for the stew. Dum, 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 dum.
That's right. Get it up, my friends. You know what's up. You know what's up. Heck yeah. Darn right. I did. Gina says I don't eat hot dogs anymore because of that clip. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah's
Well,
all
speaking
over it.
of hot dogs,
Oh gosh.
you know, I don't. Well, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going to go nasty. I mean, you already did. You already talked about getting
I
wieners out
did
and
no
everything. You
such
went
thing,
there,
sir. No such thing.
but I don't really eat them on a bun anymore. I like chop them up now.
Ah, yeah. My dad
Yeah.
used to do that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He'd chop them up
Mhm.
and throw them on the skillet. Throw them in the skillet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know that just went off topic, but
It's all
talking
right,
about
man.
hot dogs. It got in
Hey,
there.
it's how we roll here, brother.
Yeah.
You know what's up. It's all good.
Yeah, you never know. It's
You
the
just-
unknown at the
you
Craven station.
That's right. So Sarah, thank you for putting that in there for me. I really appreciate it. Sarah's all over it tonight.
Yeah, I do need to get a shirt.
And
I do want to get a shirt.
well, you know what, JT, now that you mentioned that, this is the week to do it because for 2 more days, let me see do I have it still here or do I not have it still here? Yeah, I do. So guys, listen, for 2 more days, I've got 10% off merch in my store. So if you go and just enter the code Craven10, just like it says there, all together, Craven10 at checkout, you get 10% off your entire cart. So literally, if you know, I'm extending it through the end of December 31st. So after Friday, the code goes away. So this is the time to get. There's 4 of my shirt designs right there. We've got the Stu Train shirt and hoodie, all kinds of stuff. We have the classic logo at the top right of my logo here. We have the Cult of Craven logo on the bottom, on the top right left rather, and at the bottom left is my alternate logo, the skull logo for Craven Something Scary, which if you're a channel member here, that skull is by your name right now in the live chat. That's the logo of that, blown up to a much larger size, obviously. So 10% off Craven 10 at checkout. And Sarah just put the link in the chat. You can click, go right to it, and browse the store. There's a lot of stuff to pick from. All right. I never remember to do that. So thank you, Sarah, for putting that in there. I just never remember it. I never do. Okay. So we got some more super chats that have come through. So you guys, again, as long as you're sending super chats, you're going to move to the front of the line. Hollywood guy with a $5 chat comes in, says, who is more of a loss for the Scream franchise? Nev Campbell, Roger Jackson, or Sam Carpenter? Forgot the actress's name. No, that's all right. You're talking about Melissa Barrera. Yeah, no worries. Okay, I have a thought on that, but I want to hear JT's thought first. What's your opinion on it? And this is, listen, before we even answer this, let me say this. Because there's a lot of emotion can be tied into these characters on this screen. So understand something. There is no wrong answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So JT may have an opinion that is completely different of yours and maybe even mine, and vice versa. When I tell you my pick is, you guys may think that's whack, and that's okay to think that, but be respectful. Remember, there's no wrong answer. So this is kind of the things where it's like ranking of the franchise, JT.
Yeah.
I love to see everyone's rankings, and they're so different. You know, they're vastly different because all of these characters and these movies, they mean different things to all of us, and we relate to them differently and characters differently. So if someone says something and you think it's an absurd answer, you can think that. It's okay. But just remember, it's no more absurd than your answer because there's no wrong answer. They're all right. They're subjective. So having said that disclaimer, JT, what do you think, buddy?
Who is more of a loss for the Scream franchise? Well, when you look at Nev, you think me, Laurie Strode, right?
Yeah.
She's the new Laurie Strode.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, if you go that direction, I mean, they did Halloween's without, like, Laurie.
Yeah.
And they was, now we're talking about like lost, like, oh, this is like a big loss to the franchise. Is that where this question's coming from?
Yeah, I think so. Like if we were to lose Nev,
Yeah.
or Roger was never to come back, or Sam was never, or Jenna, Melissa Barrera,
Yeah.
which would be the biggest loss?
Probably
of
Nev.
those three?
I probably would say Nev. Because she just ties in the series, even though she's not in this one. We want, I mean, that's the thing, you tell us you love the character because you do want her to come back for the 7th one, right?
Yeah, I want her back for the 7th.
Yeah.
So me personally, yes.
If it was like, no, I'm done, I'm not coming back, it'd be a huge loss because I guarantee they're building up to something with Nev.
Yeah.
And you just take that out, then they got to rewrite everything, and then it could be dicey. I'm not saying it could be done, couldn't be done, but
right.
I mean, yeah, Nev's going to be it for me because I'm just so used to seeing her. That's why it's going to be weird watching 6 without her that we know of. Like, we don't know. They can have a scene at the end of the movie. We don't know. I mean,
True. It's you never can say never until you can,
until you
right?
see it.
Until you see it.
Until you see the film. Like, oh, okay, well, they didn't. But it left it open for this. So,
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say Nev because she's the Laurie, really, of the franchise. Sam Carpenter, yeah. Not really. I mean, if you said, like, Tara, I say she's, because, if no Nev, we have Tara, we have Jenna. So, between Roger, Jackson, and Nev, I'm going to go with Nev. For me, would be more of a loss for the franchise.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, I have to go with Nev as well. I do, because now I will say this though, Roger L. Jackson is really high up there because he is the voice of Ghostface.
Yeah.
Think about this. For 6 movies now. He was confirmed by Radio Silence in their interview 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago now. They confirmed Roger L. Jackson is back as the voice of Scream 6 for Ghostface, rather. So that was huge, man, because I was like, I don't know if the day he decides not to do it or for whatever reason.
Well, he has that TikTok money.
He's got right?
He has that TikTok money.
And he has a cameo going over there too.
Yeah, so that's the voice I always use. But I mean, I agree. That's like James Earl Jones is, Vader. You could put that in the same category.
Yeah, man.
Brad Dourif as Chucky. It's
right.
Yeah,
right.
So
here's the thing. There's a lot of talented, obviously, voice actors.
Oh yeah, a lot. You can get somebody probably sound like Ghostface.
You could probably get someone that could really imitate his voice.
Yeah,
very, very closely.
Because it's a real low and raspy voice, So
yeah, but having said that, I would hate to not have the original, like the authentic Roger L. Jackson. But still, sorry guys, Nev Campbell, come on, man. Nev Campbell is who drove this.
Yeah, 25 years.
I mean that's she's the ultimate final girl in my book.
Yeah.
So Hollywood guy, that's who I'm going. So we're going to go with Nev for sure. Yeah, great question. Great question. You know what? Let's see here. What else do we got? What other clips do we have today? How about being aware of more safety at the job? It's really, really important. So let's see what happened to this poor fella when he wasn't careful on the job.
I just figured I could reach over, make the measurement, and I'd be done with the job. I knew better than to wear my gloves when I was operating a lathe. I knew better than to calibrate while the lathe was running. It was a stupid mistake, and it's one I'll be paying for the rest of my life.
Wow. And then the
He
whole
sold the drama. He sold it.
he
It was
totally
great.
did. And then
Great.
the whole arm just starts spinning. It's just like, come on, man. Oh gosh. Wow. Almost like a monster. Wow. Or
It was
kind
a
of like
stupid
a mountain
mistake,
lion.
and he's all like,
It's gonna be one I'm gonna be paying for forever.
uh,
Oh my gosh. And let's see. We got another super chat that's come through. Let's see what we got here. From our boy Memo Boy, who is just lighting it up tonight. Lighting it up tonight. Memo Boy says, what if Ghostface, the old mask, gets mad? Okay, so the Ghostface wearing the old mask gets mad at the other clean mask Ghostface because they could not get the job done somehow. Okay. And he / Stu decided to show up at the end. Okay, so just recapping this. So if we have the older aged Ghostface mask person, whoever that is, getting mad at the other one, who's we know is there's a clean white mask also from the subway, because they couldn't get it done. So they basically step in, JT. Steps in to say, you know what, you couldn't get the job done. I'm going to get the job done now, kind of thing. How would you feel about that? And of course, Memo Boy is on the Stu train, which I'm all about that. And so, what if it's Stu, or maybe even if it wasn't Stu? Let's say, well, either way, if someone shows up in that aged mask to say, look, if you're going to get the job done right, you got to do it yourself, kind of thing. What would your thoughts be on that scenario, man?
yeah, it could be possible. I mean, so this is the 6th one. Nev's still alive. So you can go that direction. It's like, you can't get it done, I will. And that's where you can have that whole group, theory. One guy's controlling all these other ghost faces to just put everybody, the cops over here, FBI over here, while he's had one goal. Yeah. I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like, the clean mask could be, I mean, it could be done. And Stu decided to show up at the end. Yeah, he could just be the mastermind.
True. It could be.
Yeah. So, I mean, anything's possible, especially if there's going to be multiple ghost faces, what we're seeing in these trailers. I'm still thinking as a group, that still tugs me because how many we're seeing. But yeah, it definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get it done. I'll do it. Yeah. And it sounds like a New York thing, you got to do it. You got to do it yourself, kind of that gangster talk. Ghostface goes gangster.
Yeah, he does. NYC. It's a good point, man. I think it's definitely possible as well. And it could be something where because I figure when it comes to the old mask, it's either a scenario where you've got one or two killers that have all of the masks and they're just rotating them, right? Wearing them while they kill. Then they change to a different mask and they go kill, and they just keep doing that. Or you truly have like a leader or an OG killer or someone from the past that is their mask that never leaves them. And they have other newer, maybe apprentices or what have you, if it's like a cult type scenario. And they're truly like the one in charge. Like that's the overseer. So, which like in this case could be Stu, could be Angelina, could be a lot of people, Hank Loomis. It could be a lot of stuff, but it could be a descendant of Roman. It could be Roman. Roman could have had a kid, there's a lot of possibilities you could write for that. So, yeah, I think that is a real possibility, Memo Boy. And it would be kind of fun to watch. If they write it really well, it would be really entertaining to actually, see a scenario play out like that. I think that would be awesome. So, yeah, I think that I think that's a real deal. And we might see that absolutely happen. And for your super chat clip, my friend, let's see here. How about let's look at how we need to be careful when we're doing when we're handling ladders. Let's do it. Be careful. Dang, man, that's violent.
I like how it falls and it falls was back down, then it cuts the scene, it's forward. Somehow he flipped.
Yeah.
You got a shoulder hit.
I love it. All right. I think I've got caught up on all of these super chats. Just making sure that I have gotten caught up. Let's see here. Okay. All right, great. All right, so I'm gonna get back into the chat now and try to catch up on some of the chats. I'm way behind, but I do see one here that came in. I wanted to cover here also. Marquise, what's going on, man? Marquise in the house says, I thought this was a really great question. Says, you know what, Craven, this one's for you. What is Wes Craven's best movie that he's ever made? Oh, wow. Dude. Man, that is not easy to answer that. That is.
No.
Whoa.
But we have to.
We can narrow it down.
We
I
can narrow
know.
it down.
We can narrow it down, I think, a little bit, right?
So I'm a Freddy guy.
Okay, I was gonna say that's got to be Nightmare's got to be right there.
Yeah.
Scream 1 has to be. It's another masterpiece in my mind.
Yeah. Last House on the Left.
Last House on the Left really should be in the mix too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man.
People Under the Stairs.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Oh man.
I always lean to Freddy because of that film, New Line Cinema just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And, they made that killer just, a pop culture icon superhero, basically. And I think it helped. I mean, Last House on the Left helped, but, that really, I think, boosted his career because it was something different. It was new. It wasn't just some stalker guy in a mask,
Mm-hmm.
But, and then he comes back with New Nightmare and he completely changes it, So that's hard, man. I mean, for me, like I said, I'm a Freddy guy, so I'll say Freddy. I mean, it's easy for me, but like if I can't say Freddy, I'd probably have to say one movie that I can always watch and I like is probably People Under the Stairs. I can always watch that movie because it's funny and it's kind of scary and it touched a tone like against racism and stuff in that film, with the so that's hard, man. So I'll say People Under the Stairs if I can't say Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street. So I'll say that.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. How about this? I'll make it super easy for you then. How about this? You can say Nightmare because that covers Nightmare, and then I can say Scream 1996.
There you go.
We got it. The bases covered right there for me. But this is like it's like trying to just anything.
Pick your favorite kid. If you have two kids, it's like you got to pick your favorite one.
That's right. Yeah,
it's hard.
It's so hard. It's really impossible, honestly. But yeah, so that's a great one, Marquise. I love that. I love that question, man. And rest in peace to Wes Craven. We will always miss.
Oh yeah, I was so bummed. It's like not Wes, not Wes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jerk directors out there,
Totally.
Like, why couldn't he go? I mean, I know it's morbid to say, but he was the master. He just he thought outside the box. That's what he really did,
Yes, he did. And it was everyone. I've never seen anything in print or an interview that has anything but amazing things to say. Like no one says a bad thing about him ever. And I mean, I've talked to Lynn McCree here, with Maureen Prescott and Nancy Ann Ritter, the girl in the bathroom. We've talked about Wes, and they're just so, even to this day, they just light up when they talk about him. Just incredible, man. And
he was definitely one of a kind.
He was, and
I mean, he could have followed that trend. Well, let's make a killer that has a mask and doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He just took a real life story, and he put his spin on it.
Yes. Yes, he did. Man. And it was a shock too. It was a real shock when he passed because he did not. No one knew outside of his family that he was battling. Battling the cancer. No one. It was a shock to everybody. So I just remember hearing the news that legendary George Wes Craven passed away. I'm like, what? No, I was like, it can't be true. It was a shocking day. Yeah, it really was.
Trying to fix my camera.
Yeah, man, go ahead. No worries, you're good. And we're gonna go, guys. We're gonna go for probably about another 10 to 15 minutes. So, certainly if you have your questions, be sure to send those in. We will not end the stream until we get to everyone's super chat. I will never end a stream and not get to your super chats. Don't worry. I will extend it and go longer as long as I need to make sure everyone's covered. And we'll get to as many as we can as well. But speaking of super chats, Memo Boy bringing in another super chat. Thank you, man. Says, would it be cool if Gale was invited to the premiere of the musical with maybe the core 4? And Gale could get attacked there somehow. Biscuit. Oh, man.
Yeah. Especially if she's going for be a member of the press. But it makes sense. Why she would be there and it's off her book. So, that's very plausible.
Yes, it is.
She could be the first attacked, but not killed, just attacked.
Right. Totally. Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
She gets attacked there. Right then, she's involved with the investigation and sorry, my little dog just walked past me. But anyway, she's there. She's attending this thing, and because it's based on her book, Wrongly Accused, so she's going to be, right there on the front row, and then boom, here comes the attack or what have you. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense actually.
And she would know this is an attack. Everybody would think it's a place, but she would know.
Yeah. They may think, oh, it's part of the act, like you say.
Yeah.
It's part of the production.
And she's like,
she's like, no, this is not.
No.
This is not in my book.
And that's what she's probably running away. Or when they found out, somebody died, they got everybody panics and rushes out the theater, and then she gets attacked. Like, be hiding in the crowd or anything like that.
I actually like that idea. That's a really
interesting
good one.
For sure.
Yeah,
because you get the attack, but you don't get a kill. So
yeah.
It would make sense for her, especially as if it's a premiere. She'd totally be there.
Totally, man. Yep. All right, 2 things I want to mention real quick. First of all, Gina, my chunky Jordy, says, thanks whoever gave me a channel membership. I've been busy in my kitchen and didn't realize it. Well, Gina, that was from JT right here on the panel. That gifted you that membership. So it's very kind of you again, JT, to do that. I love that, man. That's so cool. And Memo Boy, that's a great setup you have there. And I think it's very, very possible.
Yeah.
Yes. And so for your super chat, let's see here. Let's go into the you know what? You mentioned this one earlier, JT, so we got to play it again. I haven't played it yet today. We got to get a little bit of Crispin Glover, man. And I got to do it. So here we go. My boy, crank it up.
I'm so gonna do that to my wife.
I
I'm
dare
gonna
you. Yes.
She probably called the loony bin. It's like, all right, he finally lost it.
Yep, it's gone. It's all over now. There's nothing left. Oh gosh. Awesome, man. Thank you, man, my boy. That was a great super chat, man. It really was. Let's see where we're at. Where am I at here? Oh, Biscuit. You did say Biscuit. That's right. Oh, hold up. You're right. I forgot you did say biscuit at the end. You had requested the biscuit. Man, I'm not gonna. I got you, dude. I got your back, brother. Don't worry. I got you covered, man. Here we go. Let's crank it up. Toaster and Moose. Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Just walking around dancing with a sign.
Yeah, advertising them in the TJ Maxx or wherever they're at.
Yeah. Classic.
It is, man. I love it. Classic. Speaking of classics, Matt says, thanks to this channel, you guys for giving this guy something to look forward to on his 6-day-a-week work week. Oh, well, man, you are very welcome. Your family here, Matt. So I'm glad that you're here and listening, and it's entertaining. Hopefully making those work hours go by a little bit quicker. That I hope so. That's great. Thank you so much, man. All right. And looks like we got another super chat popping in. Hollywood guy with $5. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. It says, what if a Ghostface killer follows Gale's book or book signing and just appears and disappears stalking her? Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude. I would love something like that. A stalking kind of a thing.
And make it, you got to shoot it like maybe she's seeing things. You know what I mean? Like she just looks like she sees, and then like somebody walks in front of her, then he's gone. It's like, okay, is it me? And because I'm always on the, especially book signing, she's probably going here and doing a radio interview here, especially in New York. Here, yeah. It's just make you think like she might be going not really crazy, but it's like, is this real? Is it what's going on? And then they go to the theater, and then she can get us attacked.
Oh man, yeah, that would be awesome setup where you lead into that theater scene, attack scene. Yeah,
because I'm telling you, something's about this theater. We're going to see something. That's just
Yeah, man. I think so. I just don't see how they don't use that for some type of an attack.
Yeah.
Or the third act. Maybe the third act is there at the play.
Yeah, that's true.
It could all lead to that ending in the theater. Yeah, I mean, it certainly could be the case.
Yeah.
All right, Hollywood guy. I love it. Yeah, I think it's a great setup, man. And I love the stalking idea. It's one of my favorite things about Michael Myers, at least the older movies, or 2018 did it too, where you really have the stalking element, where cat and mouse kind of thing. And to see that happening and building that suspense, man, have that tension building up to know that there at some moment in time soon, it's gonna come to a climactic point.
Yeah.
And boom, it's gonna happen. Dude, that's awesome. I would love that personally. Yeah. It's great. All right, man. Let's see here. For Hollywood guy, let's go ahead and I kind of enjoyed listening to Toaster and Moose. So how about we try to answer the question that all of us need to have the answer to is, where are our underpants?
Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants? Where did my underpants go? Where's my underpants?
Oh yeah.
He's just in the hot tub in his regular clothes.
Regular clothes, just chilling, man. Oh dang.
Oh dude, that's so good. And it's just like those little details is what I love. It's like, is he in his clothes? And she's in the bathing suit,
For no
it's
apparent
something I'd
reason.
probably do, honestly. It's like, no, I'm just gonna wear like a suit or something. Like a pink suit. Why? Just cause.
Yeah, why not?
Let's make it weird.
Dude. Oh my gosh. All right, we got a couple more super chats to come through. Jaguar Rose with another $10 super chat. Thank you, Jaguar. What if the Mindy attack on the train is a fake out? Not really Ghostface, but a generic criminal hiding behind the costume. Same when Ghostface is holding a shotgun. New York City is full of muggers and robbers.
Yeah, I have a
That's
theory on this. Yeah.
okay. Share if you
So,
want.
because I wrote it
Yeah.
in a comment
Okay.
that when you see that trailer, and if you look behind her, it looks like that blood is on the other side of the window.
Yeah.
And that
Okay.
splatter looked like a gun splatter, not more of a knife, because there's a splat, like somebody got shot.
Mm-hmm.
That would cause chaos on the train. That's how they would get separated. And that's what I think. It's just some robber trying to scare her. And then maybe the real Ghostface kills that guy.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And then she gets away, or she might, you never know. But that's what I always thought. Like how he grabbed the face is like, give me your money, or, something bad's going to happen. Then boom, Ghostface, the weathered Ghostface comes out of nowhere and kills that Ghostface.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That could be, man. I mean, because it's an interesting point. Because when we see that subway cart where there's like 3 ghost faces on it,
yeah,
at least one or two of them, I think, doesn't have gloves on.
Mm.
So they're probably not they're probably just in costume.
Yeah.
Just, regular people in costume. It would be interesting to have a scenario like this where it's just a regular criminal. It has nothing to do with Ghostface that does that attack on Mindy.
Yeah. Or the one with the gloves killed one of those criminals. And then he grabbed her, and then Chad came out of nowhere and grabbed her, pushed her, grabbed her off the train, something of that extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can especially in there's a lot of stuff that goes in a New York sub train. You hear stories of people getting robbed and stabbed and all that. So yeah, I couldn't say it wouldn't be far fetched for them to do that.
Mm-hmm. Totally, and it would be a big time throw off.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This direction for us, because we're thinking this is the real Ghostface.
Yeah, and it's like nope.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, I like that Jaguar. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's a really good thought. And I think it's very plausible.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very plausible. I'll tell you what, man, we've been hearing some singing. We've been doing a lot of different things. But in order to sing well, you have to tune up that voice, right? You've got to get your octaves right. So let's listen to how this one particular singer likes to tune up his vocals for a singing gig. Here we go.
I'm gonna sing 5 octaves on the piano.
Two hours later.
Exactly. That's right. Okay, because I got like 4 clips of him trying to hit all those notes.
That's what you should. Yeah, you should get that. Like, take like 2 of those clips and put it together, but put 2 hours later.
I should do that. You're right. That would be awesome. Lady Luna says, I have to get back to work. Sending love to everyone. See you on the next one. Yay.
Bye, Luna.
Bye, Luna. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll definitely see you next time. Yes. All right. I see that we've got another super chat coming in from, let's see. Who else, JT? Memo Boy bringing in another super chat. All right.
He's on fire.
On fire. Fire. Would you guys think Sam is done with her medicine? Do we think Sam's done with her medication, JT? Is she cured, if you will?
I don't know. She got a lot of demons in there, especially when you butcher your boyfriend and not stop him. I mean, she was getting into it. You gotta say
23.
Yeah. So, what if that's the thing? What if she's taking this medicine and she forgets to take it and then she just snaps? Like that's when Billy really starts winning her over. Like she starts to believe this and this and this. Hopefully she's on the medicine. If not, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is, man. Because we're only talking about 1 year later.
Yeah.
So, and like, is that, is
she's
that
been through
enough
a
time?
lot.
And she's been, she literally stabbed who she thought was her, someone who cared about her intimately for 6 months. as they dated, stabbed him 23 times
Mhm.
and shot him 3 times, or at least or 2 times at least. I think it's 3. And either way, 2 or 3 doesn't matter. He's not in the union no more, as Joel would say.
Yeah.
To go from that experience and you're just a year later, that's not very much time, dude.
No.
That is not much time. So it's hard for me to think, Memo Boy, and JT, that she's off the meds. I don't know. Of course, this is a movie, so we got to remember, it's a movie. They can do anything they want, but I would expect to see her on her meds still.
Yeah.
Maybe a different kind. Maybe she's at a different place to some level, but I think she's still going to be struggling with Billy Loomis. I think she's still going to see him.
Yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like I said, she has a lot of baggage, and with the year and all the death around her and stabbing somebody, like you just, Hopefully she's on her medicine. If not, maybe they're going to try to work that in. That if she don't get her medicine, then she starts going to the dark side.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well,
it could happen.
yeah.
Hey, real quick, I want to say goodnight to Matt. Matt Coughlin says, good night, guys, from New
Good night, Matt.
Jersey. Take care, my friend. Hope to see you on the next stream. All right. Okay. So Memo Boy, great question. And also, before I play Memo Boy's Super Chat clip, I do want to see that today is the 2-month anniversary for Xtron Gaming as a channel member. So Xtron, it's always a pleasure, buddy. That's right. The applause, the win from your applause. Thank you, my friend, for being a channel member again for 2 months now. He says, hey, Craven, do you think it's possible for Kirby to be a paranoid, traumatic maniac, or will she be a bit different, who's a bad blank and is not scared? You know what? I think she's going to be the latter. I think she's going to be tough. I think she's going to use what happened to her as fuel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to just come blazingly after who's involved.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be on a mission. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
Especially if she's an agent. She's definitely
Mm-hmm.
she's going to try to end this like once and for all. Hopefully.
Yes.
That's what they're going towards.
That's right. All right. Let me see here what I got on docket. Oh, you know what? Let's check on our friend who's working on those octaves, and let's see how far he's gotten now.
Wow.
Wow.
Perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch.
Yeah, perfect pitch.
Thank you,
Top
Memo
notch.
Boy. Top notch. That's right. Oh my gosh, man. Well, guys, listen. This has been so much fun, and man, it just goes by so fast.
Oh
It
yeah.
goes by so fast. Let's see here, just real quick. I wanted to see. I had a couple of questions I had flagged here earlier. The real Kratos said, my question for Stream Sis is, do you think Gale Weathers will survive or die? What do you think, JT? What's your call, man? What's your pick right now?
If you want to have everybody just like, what? She dies. But you don't want to do it if Nev's not part of the film. You figure that's what bring, I can see it in 7. That's what brings, Nev back, or, Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could, but I'd be like, it would just be a wasted opportunity because, if I go in there dying, would not expect it. Like, wow, okay, they're really serious about this, changing everything. But at the same time, I'll let her survive until Nev comes back. Hopefully she comes back. And if not, then I think it'd be justice just this. Dewey's gone. And then say Nev's not coming back. Now Gale has to go. It's like just it sucks to hear that, but hopefully Nev comes back in the 7th.
I know, man. Fingers crossed that we're work out their salary issues and get it done. Man, I just it would be so epic to have her come back in 7 and finish this trilogy out. It would be so amazing.
Yeah.
That sounded scary. Says, "Hey fam, I made it." Well, you did make it, but we're actually about to wrap the stream up. But that sounded scary. Thank you for coming on. Be sure to watch the replay mode, though. Great discussion tonight, as always. So definitely, don't go anywhere for sure. What's going on, OHR? Good to see you. All right. So I think, make sure. I think that's everything I was going to share. So let's see. I'll go after one more. Do one more comment here, and we're going to call it a stream.
All right.
Yeah, definitely replay it for sure. Yeah, can't wait for the next one. Same here. I'm already excited for the next one. I don't even have it set up yet. So, and I want to say hi to OHR if I hadn't done so early. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, what's up? Good to see you. Okay. All right. And then finally, we're going to end with this one from Marquise. Says, who is the best actor so far in the franchise? Oh my gosh.
They're really throwing them out today, aren't they?
Dude, that's so hard.
Yeah.
Because there are so many good ones, dude. Like top shelf actors, It's like, JT, what do you think, man? You gonna take a stab at it? And you can change your answer tomorrow. So that's a little less pressure.
Well, see, Dermont, he's a great actor, but he's now coming in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, favorite actor? I could easily say Stu because I do like Matthew Lillard a lot and everything he plays.
Yep.
Favorite actor? Let's go with. I don't know. It's hard. I mean,
it is hard.
So I'm trying to think like the movies they've done, and it's easy. I'm gonna say Matthew because I like Salt Lake City Punks. I love that film. He was just so good in it.
SLC Punk.
Yeah. And
nice.
And I like 13 Ghosts, of course. And I like the Scooby-Doo films. So I say him with a close second would be the guy who played Cotton as well.
Oh, Steve Schreiber.
Yeah.
Ooh, another good actor, man. They've gotten some all-stars people, really good actors in these movies throughout the ages here.
Yeah.
In these last 25 years or so. What's up, Marcus? I shot him 6 times. We're getting ready to actually say goodbye. We've been streaming for, what is it now? 2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours 15. Yep.
That's so fast. My pick, Marquise, is going to be, it's so hard it's hard not to pick like a Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
But Matthew Lillard, he's my personal favorite. So I'll have to go with Matthew Lillard as well. Yeah. Great question. And our last question of the night just came in. A super chat just came in just before we were shutting down. Memo Boy says, Craven and JT, what movie What movie no one will see next? So like that ones we talked about, right? Suffering poorly at the box office. What's the next bomb, JT?
Okay, so it ain't gonna be Scream 6. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
So let's take Scream out of it.
I got an idea for you. Can I throw one out there? I want to get your opinion on. I'm a little concerned about the marketing for Megan. It's not very heavy. Do you think Megan is being set up for that kind of a performance, or do you think that it's rock solid?
Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't heard a lot about it. You know
Exactly.
what
That's the
I mean?
thing.
So I think that could bomb because they're not PRing it, whatever, if that's even a word. So that you can honestly probably say the new Friday the 13th. You know, and I know we're having a series, but we don't know if that's actually a go. So if so,
Right.
that could be a bomb, even though he said a movie. You know, a movie. You have a series, but then you have the Sean Cunningham this year. That could be a bomb because that's what scares me about these franchises. Like after
Yeah.
Halloween and what they did to Michael, which I think it's time to move on because it's been 40 years and we haven't got an icon yet, like a new icon, and it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm hoping they don't follow suit, like change the story completely, like the Jason. I mean, kill him off. You know, I always said if Kane Hodder comes back like this one, that's probably the last one.
Yeah. Probably so.
So, yeah, probably Megan. Maybe the green one or the mean one, the Grinch horror movie, because I don't see that being very successful. Even though the guy he did Terrifier 2.
Yep.
But I don't think that. I mean, there's a lot of pots in on the fire that might. This thing can work. Like you got that poo. That Winnie the Pooh, like Blood and Honey, whatever. I don't see that
Blood
going
and
to be
Honey.
successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So big franchises. Not a lot of news on big franchises. You know, you could say Halloween Ends was kind of a dud, but I mean, it barely made his money back. But
yeah. Well, man, this is so hard because I'm thinking about next year's movies. You know, here's one I think that may not do that great, but I'm excited for it. It's Evil Dead Rise.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
What's the audience level for that movie? I don't know.
Yeah, especially Bruce Campbell ain't going to be in it.
Right.
So
no, he's not in it, and
yeah.
So I'm kind of keeping my eye on that one as a potential bomb.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a great question. So I'm gonna go with Evil Dead Rise.
Okay. I'll go with Megan.
All right.
We go with Megan because just like you said, I mean I know of it, but I don't know it. You know, it hasn't been on my feed on Instagram or anything like that. So, and that's usually what catches me.
Yeah, and
I'll click on it and see what's going on, but I haven't seen anything.
And it's coming out in like is it next week? Maybe next.
I think so.
The 6th. Yeah, next Friday. So they're out of time. Marketing's it's too late. You know.
Yeah.
So,
but then again, if you look at the Predator movie on Hulu, they didn't have a lot of PR and they did pretty well. I mean, I liked it a lot.
True.
Prey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prey.
So, but this is horror, a little different, you know. Like.
Yeah. It is, man. And I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about Megan not doing well in the box office. Doesn't mean it's a bad movie.
Yeah, it's just
Don't
bad
make
PR.
Just be bad PR, right? Or the other one, the Evil Dead Rise. I could see it doing the same scenario.
Yeah.
Take care, Extron. Extron's heading out. We're heading out too. But real quick, Memo Boy, for your super chat clip, let's see here. Let's go back and check on our singer and see how he's doing. Here we go. Dang. It's just when you think it can't go any higher.
Yeah, it's like only notes that dog can hear.
And at the last minute here, last super chat of the night, Christopher Dunn with $2. Thank you, friend. Says just a shout out for Joel, the cameraman. Hey, go Joel.
Yeah, he could be in the 6th one. I mean, New York cameraman. I mean,
yeah, totally could, man. Would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
Makes he could be working with Gale again. Wouldn't that be crazy? They're
Yeah.
reunited in New York. Yeah.
They could.
So let's give it up for Joel. That's right, Christopher. Just for Joel, man. He's one of my favorite characters in 2. He was fun. And let's see here. One more clip for the night. Did we finish this singing? Here, let me see here. Did we? I don't think we did. I think this is the last one. Here we go. Last of the singing guy. Let's see if he hits all of his notes.
That's an American Idol winner right there.
For sure. Oh, gosh. And look here, Hollywood guys, sneak it in just before we click that end the broadcast.
They want us to stay.
I know. The people are speaking to us here. They're keeping the super chats, keeping the stream going here. Hollywood guy says, could you see Sam having a hallucination angle, seeing kills that aren't there? Or what is fake or real?
If she don't take her medicine, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be scary too. Because if they shoot some scenes where we don't know if they're actually going to be used.
Yeah.
Like for a kill, or is it in her head? Is it real?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be awesome. I would think that could be fun to play with the audience.
Oh yeah.
As a viewer. Because then we're questioning everything at that
Oh
point.
yeah, and then when you get people to question stuff, you really got something, because now you gotta rethink everything. It's like, well, is this real? Or was that, or was even 5 real?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
right. How much of it actually happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you imagine this is not going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not happening. I'm not saying this. I'm not being serious, but I'm just in fantasy land. Could you imagine if 6 starts off and friggin' Richie walks in, it's Jack Quaid's there, and she's like, how are you here? I killed you. He's like, what are you talking about? And she dreamt the whole thing up.
That would be, yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, totally.
What?
Stunned.
That would be a good idea.
Stunned. Wow.
Well, like I say, because when you throw medicine and somebody, I mean, anything is possible, because medicines have their side effects, especially if you take it for so long and then you stop.
That's true, man.
So yeah, I mean, they could venture that way.
Could, yeah, could be fun. I love the whole idea with hallucinations and things. It adds to that. It gives you that psychological thriller feel, and you don't know who to trust or what to believe. And if we're as an audience seeing a real transaction, or is it not even canon, and it's not really happening? I mean, in the story.
Well, that's one way they can bring Dewey back.
It is.
It was a hallucination. Didn't even happen.
Yep. I know.
It was like a security guard or something. They got killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's in a flashback. Like, do a flashback of Dewey.
I hope so, man. Me too, buddy. I really do. I want to see him.
My wife was so mad when they killed Dewey. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was so mad. Oh. She was she loved Dewey.
Yeah. My Cartman was the same way. He ruined a movie for him. He's like, I don't want to watch this movie again. And he hasn't. He's not watched it. Carbonite Jedi. He hasn't watched it since then. He's not even interested in watching Scream 6 because he's like, I don't care, man. Dewey's not in it. I don't want to see it. I'm like, hey.
I mean, that was like with The Walking Dead when Carl died. Spoiler alert. My wife, we always watched it together. And when they killed Carl, we was both like, yeah, I'm done.
It hurts, man. You lose a certain character that
like
means something.
7 years you're with. Well, it's 25 for Dewey, but 7 years like on the show, and you see him as a little kid, and he's a teenager now. He's all grown up, and it's rough, man. That's how you get viewers to stay. Is like what?
Oh, Jen.
Please, no more scales.
Oh, I tell you what, Jen. Since Hollywood Guy, I'm going to say is our last super chat of the night here. Unless something comes in this next 60 seconds, that's like, you never know. But if nothing comes in the next 60 seconds, we're going to call it a
Oh,
night.
look at that. 68 likes.
Was that 60? Oh, we're at 68?
68.
Oh, we're so close to 75 goal. Guys, listen, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up button yet, you can help us get to our goal right now. We are literally almost there. We're like 7 away from hitting our goal of 75 thumbs ups. Well, we just got a 69. So there you go. Okay.
We can do 70 for
We
sure.
can do 70. Yeah, we need 5 more, right? Or 6 more. Yeah, 6 more. Because we're at 70 or 69 now. So yeah, let's do. Come on, guys. 6 more thumbs up. We're gonna hit our goal, and that would be an amazing way to end the stream.
Up 70.
And
time to go.
Here we go. 5 more to go. And just for that, Jen, I will not play scales. Any more scales for you for right now?
But they were so perfect, though. I mean, it's like angels singing.
Oh gosh.
In a bathroom.
All righty, let me see here. Oh, you know what Mel would say?
That's too bad. That's too much.
That's too bad. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do a little dancing out for us here to end this stream with a little bit of Von Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And I'm so behind. Get on up. Move on out. Ain't no place.
Yeah.
He got the moves, man. He can fight and he can dance.
Yeah, you can. All right, guys. Listen, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. You guys have been amazing. Hollywood Guy, everyone.
Oh,
who gave
71.
70. Oh, he's 71. Oh, dang. 4 more?
4. Only 4.
Oh, man. 4 more thumbs up and we hit goal. Dang. We were like 90-something% there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. 71? Yeah, 71. Oh, come on, darn it. We need 4. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I know this. We will get those 4 in replay mode.
Oh, yeah.
It'll happen
sure.
tonight.
Yeah.
Later tonight, it'll go over 75. But we got really close live. Oh, it's 72. So we're just 3 away. So that's awesome. So it's gonna happen. But,
yeah, for sure.
But guys, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much again for joining me on this impromptu, pretty much live stream, unplanned until like noon or 1, something like that. So this has been a lot of fun. Great to see so many of you here. Thank you for everyone who gave your generous super chats. Truly, I appreciate that. And JT, thank you for gifting 5 memberships on this stream, buddy.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
You're
Seriously,
so
man.
welcome.
It means so much. So kind and so generous. So guys, I'm not sure when I'm streaming again. This may actually be my last Craven stream for the year because Saturday night I'm taking off. I got family coming over all night. So I may squeeze this stream in on Friday during the day, though. It won't be a nighttime stream. It will be probably late afternoon, around the time the night was, around 4 or 5 o'clock. So if I do it at all, we'll see. We'll see. But if in the event I don't see any of you again until after New Year's, have a wonderful, safe New Year's week. Be careful this weekend, guys. If you partake of adult beverages, just please be safe. Please be smart. Designated drivers, if you're going out, your life is too precious to risk getting behind the wheel. And so is everyone else's lives too. So be smart, because I want to see you all here on Monday when we're back to streaming at my normal time. And yeah, so please do that. But have fun, enjoy it. If I don't see you before then, I will say this. Tomorrow night on the Movie Bros React, my second channel, I'm going to be we're hosting a watch party for the movie Glass Onion, which is the sequel to Knives Out. And I have not seen it yet, JT, but I love Knives Out. I own it on Blu-ray, and I'm excited for the sequel. Have you seen it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yep. It's supposed to be really good. I know that have seen it. They said they liked it. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to always watch it myself anyway, even if they said they didn't like it. But point of it is tomorrow night, goodness, 9:30 Central Time, we're going to be in the Movie Bros React hosting the watch party for it. So come check it out. We'd love to see you over there at the Movie Bros React. And in the meantime, go subscribe to the Horror Boys with a Z.
Yes, and thank to the people who did. Appreciate it.
Yes, they are on their mission to 1,000. And so many of you tonight have responded and helped JT get a little closer.
Getting there. We're getting there. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy, I'm honored and humble, people.
Absolutely, buddy. You deserve it, man. So I'm excited to see you guys get monetized over there and what you got in store.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great.
We're going to have cool shirts. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've been working on for a while now.
Ooh. Oh, dude. I know you're already got talent in that area, so you're going to knock that out. I'm excited. So big stuff ahead. Be sure you guys are subscribed to his channel. Hit the bell notification. Check out his content. And JT, again, great supporter here of my channel and of this community. As you see him gifting memberships tonight to give more of you an opportunity to be in the inner circle, which is awesome. And I've got more slides to update tomorrow. Updated them today. Now I get to go in and update them tomorrow, which is great. So thank you again, JT. That was really sweet,
welcome.
man.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful new year. If I don't see you until next Monday, and be safe, be careful, and have a great week.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.